JD, being a player, and I know we kind of talked about this when we first did our first ever podcast during COVID. That was around the time we had our first Super Bowl. But being a player that played for the Chiefs for so long, and you played with successful teams, the different meal era, then you played with teams that towards the end of your tenure there with the Herm teams, you still made the playoffs your final year there. But I mean, it wasn't like, you kind of fell in hard times. You had the good years, the Dick, and then you kind of fell in a little bit of hard times with the Herm years. But like to see this team go to 3 Super Bowls in the last 4 years, but win 2 Super Bowls in the last 4 years. What does that mean to you as a former player of the Chiefs? But also, how does it make you feel for like the fan base that never really got to see that when you played, but now they get to see that? What does that mean to you?
Man, I'm just so happy. I'm happy for the city. I'm happy for the organization. And it's saddening because we weren't able to get it done. I think we had some teams that absolutely could have won the Super Bowl. And of course, obviously, as football goes, someone makes a play more than we do. And, here we are, we don't win it. But it's good to see, like, now Kansas City is having that success. And I'm glad these guys are able to do it. And I'm seeing the guys that was on stage, and I'm just so happy for them, really. And just that feeling that they have of just being elated, winning the game. To me, man, it's very satisfying. And like I said, I'm just so happy for the city in itself that they're able to experience this whole winning culture that's going on, right? And, the guys there, man, are really good guys. And so Kansas City has deserved it for a long time. The thing is, this time is right. It's right for when they said talking about a dynasty. Somebody was asking, well, do you think that Patrick can repeat it? I've said, absolutely. He started getting some more pieces in. I don't see anything stopping him unless Patrick's not there or, Kelce's going downhill, all of those different things that is very important to their success. And so as long as that whole operation, Patrick Mahomes, Kelce, Andy Reid, doing his thing and getting good pieces in. I mean, I think that we could definitely talk about, being a dynasty, no doubt about it, So
you mentioned dynasty, and you said talk about being a dynasty. So you're saying right now that 2 Super Bowls is not enough to say dynasty yet.
I don't think so. I think you're moving into the conversation. If you say 3, definitely a dynasty, right? And so you go to 3. Okay, in that span in the 5 years. And so, you lose 1, you win 2. I still think that you need another ring, another win to be considered a dynasty. At least that's my definition of dynasty. I don't think it teams, if you just win 2, is just being a dynasty. So you could say dominant during that era and time, like we could say how was San Francisco or Dallas when they was winning theirs, or Denver at the time. You call it a dynasty? I don't know, not necessarily. At least, like I said, for me. And I think we win 1 more. There's no doubt about it that Kansas City is a dynasty. But come on, look, 5 AFC championships, games, being there. And so I think, man, you get into that talk of those things, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was just curious because I've seen so many things. I've said the word dynasty. It's more fun because I have a Raiders brother, after he won the Super Bowl, he was watching the game with us. I was like dynasty, baby. He was like, yeah, okay, did dynasty. Well, hold off on that talk. But like, yeah, I think it's funny to say, but I mean, you're right. There's a reason why there's this thing that's called, like when you have 3, it puts you in a different class. There's a word for it. You have to repeat for teams that win 3 in a row. Obviously, It's not going to happen right now. It's not going to happen. But like, I mean, 3 puts you in a different class. How we won that Buccaneers one, yes, we'd be talking dynasty right now.
Oh, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. And that, to me, like I said, I mean, you got to put it in perspective, right? It's hard getting, to these games and winning them. That's the thing about it. It's just tough just being there, but getting to the games, like the championship games and winning, is another thing, man. So I just think, man, this we just got to talk about, like, really, because it's what people start hating. I don't like when other teams talk about that. Oh man, we a dynasty. Really? Hey, I get it. You're very good. That's you're right there. I don't know if dynasty is the right word to use, but we're right. We're heading in the right direction for that thing.
It's a historic run, regardless.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.